nature preserves. Two of them we bought in the late 70s. We saw they were for sale and we wanted to save them from development. And this one we bought in the one at Wahab we bought in the 90s, and it was the same kind of thing. I had permission to walk my dogs here. I saw bulldozers in here. They were doing tree harvesting, and I ran home and told my husband, and we have to save this one too. So the man was selling the trees because he had a heart problem and he needed the money. He offered to buy it, and it had the boat rental business at the time and the house that we could rent, and he sold it to us for $20,000 less than a that was interested in it, because he appreciated the whole woods and he wanted to save it too. So we really thought just buying it and saving it was enough when we bought it. But in the last 3 years ago, I started working with a district forester, Jim Potoff, and he explained how we needed to remove the invasives, or the whole woods would be filled with invasive plants instead of native plants. So I was able to get a farm grant, and I hired several people. It was a great time because the economy had just gone down and people needed jobs, so I hired people that needed jobs and got a good start on it. This is my 3rd year removing invasives, and Wahab is pretty much perfect. And now we just have to have more of the native seed bank, show itself, and I think I can maintain it now.
Does finding a state endangered aquatic species in the lake do anything to help you out at all, or?
Oh yes, I'm very excited about it. And when Sandy tells me there's some rare plants in the woods, I mean that's makes it all worthwhile.
Yeah, she was pretty excited about the blueberries and how that, just because that's a good sign of a good healthy system that you have going here.
Yeah, and the ferns too. The ferns here, people are amazed by the size of the ferns here.
Yeah.
And there were a few blueberries and a few ferns, but now it's just full. This is like the Garden of Eden, with black cherries, raspberries, blackberries, all kinds of hackberries, serviceberries. I mean, it's just wildlife habitat for sure. So
nice.
Yeah. And
you have an event coming up on the 28th?
The Indiana Wildlife Federation asked me to hold a workshop here, and it will involve landowners to get an idea, that will come and they'll get an idea of what can happen with their woods if they get enrolled in some of these programs. That's the whole purpose. Barbara Simpson, the executive director, her comment was she thinks this is the best restoration in Indiana. So
nice. That's got to make you feel great.
Yeah.